Soul is immortal and indestructible. After death of physical body, where does soul go? What is the law which governs the journey of soul after death of physical body? All these inscrutable knowledges of soul will be revealed today in this video with great detail. Kindly be with me till the end of this video. Param Shanti. What are the laws of spirit world? It has already been indicated that there are variety of categories of souls on earth. Depending on the category of soul, each soul carves out a new life after death according to the knowledge it has acquired on earth. After death, soul leaves this physical body, but if the soul has not developed complete detachment to his bodily relations on earth, then soul with its subtle body will reside in the same place where it has spent its time in the physical body on earth. Almost all the souls in the subtle body wander on earth due to the strong attachments with their bodily relations. If a soul has knowledge about the subtle world of higher dimensions, then the soul after leaving physical body will make efforts to travel to higher dimensions of creation. In higher dimension of subtle world, the soul will acquire further knowledge to travel further higher up. Generally, Hindu souls having knowledge of this Brahmand clearly know that there are many layers of subtle world above earth such as Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri, Shivpuri, etc. So after death, knowledgeable Hindu souls will travel to higher dimensions of subtle world above earth. Muslim and Christian souls are taught in their religious scriptures that on Judgment Day or Doomsday, God will descend on earth in a form of divine light and rescue all souls from their graves. Christian and Muslim souls usually wait in their graveyard after death to witness Judgment Day. Mostly, these souls reside in their respective graves in three elemental subtle body. Souls with three elemental subtle body have desires for earthly enjoyments. So those souls wander in groups on earth searching for places of enjoyment. Very few souls who have knowledge, only those can travel to a distance beyond 10 kilometers above earth. At the level of 10 kilometers and above the earth, group of good souls present to acquire further knowledge to move to higher dimensions of creation. Their number is very small. Most of the souls are ignorant, and these ignorant souls in subtle body usually sit in their respective homes on earth due to strong earthly attachments. These ignorant souls enter into the bodies of their relatives for enjoyment of various types of foods, intoxications, etc. Those souls in subtle body have uncontrollable desires and attachments, so they interfere in the lives of their family members and make their life miserable. Mostly Christians and Muslims do not accept the notion of rebirth as per their religious philosophy. It is seen in Christianity the scientists and the researchers who are engaged in research work on soul and its rebirth tells that the body weight reduces by 65 gram approximately. One soul leaves the physical body after death. But soul is weightless. Some category of souls are made of ether element or supreme ether element. Powerful souls are made of divine light and has no weight. On earth, major component of subtle body is gross air, which mostly contributes to the weight of subtle body. Thus, the gravity of earth acts on subtle bodies having heavier air and fire elements and hinders the movement of soul to travel to higher worlds. Gravity of earth pulls back the soul downward. Soul has to put a lot of effort to escape from earth's gravity. There are various religions, sects, doctrines, philosophies on earth. They have also their establishment in subtle world. Various deities, spiritual masters or gurus who preach their philosophy on earth also present in subtle worlds of higher dimensions of creation. If a soul has followed a particular religion or sect thoroughly during his lifetime on earth and remember the respective deity or guru who is in the higher dimensions of subtle world after death, then the soul gets power and help from their respective guru or deity. So the soul becomes very light and subtler. It helps the soul to travel to subtle world of higher dimensions. Atheists do not believe in soul or supreme soul, so these souls generally struggle on earth after death. In general, souls do not have a power and capacity to travel to higher dimensions of subtle world. So souls have to do hard work and put lot of efforts to escape from the gravitational pull of earth. If a soul has no desire, no attachment and knowledge of higher world, then its subtle body becomes very light and unique. So it can travel very fast to higher dimension after death. When a soul acquires knowledge, then soul develops detachment to this mundane world. Thus, the content of air element in its subtle body reduces significantly and fire element increases proportionately. At the same time, if a soul does not have any desire, then the content of ether element in its subtle increases. This makes the subtle body of soul weightless. Thus, the gravity of earth cannot drag it further downward earth. Now soul can move very fast to higher dimensions of subtle world. Those souls who have strong attachments to earthly objects and entities, then their air elements become very heavy, which makes the subtle body very heavy, so they cannot escape gravity of earth at any cost. Law of gravity is applicable to both physical bodies as well as the subtle bodies. Thus, the subtle bodies with heavier air elements cannot move upward. In another video, it has already been explained how souls can travel in groups to higher dimensions of creation of this Brahmand like Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri, Paramdham, etc. If a soul has knowledge of higher layers of creation in this solar system and learns the correct process to travel to those layers of creation, then the soul can move to higher dimensions in gradual manner after death. Details of process is explained in a separate video. In this process, the souls in a group travel to Mansarovar and worship deities Shankar and Parvati and get power to travel to higher worlds through Himalaya. Subsequently, the souls remember Shiv and Shakti in Shivpuri and the soul gets power to travel to Shivpuri in a gradual manner. In this process, a large group of souls sit in a sphere-shaped subtle spaceship and move together. The number of such good and knowledgeable souls are very few. 99% of souls wander on this earth and struggle on this earth due to their strong attachments and multiple desires. Such earthbound souls can travel maximum up to 2 to 3 kilometers even after a lot of effort. It is very important for souls to acquire knowledge when they are on earth. In first Parad and up to last 100 years, there was a deity named Yamraj who was in charge of death of humans on earth based on their karmic accounts. There was an elaborate system of operation under the administration of Yamraj for punishing perverted souls for their actions on earth during their lifetime, and also their place of free birth was decided according to their karmic accounts, being maintained by another deity known as Chitragupta. In this system, a soul with a lot of bad karmic accounts usually put to hell for a long period as a part of punishment. In the first para, there was a very strict system for settling karmic accounts of souls by Yamraj, which was deterrent for souls to go for bad activities on earth, but now no such system exists in this solar system. There were strict rules and regulations in 50 to 100 years back for controlling the activities of soul, but now souls have complete freedom. So, anarchism has also been spread in subtle world of the solar system. This is due to the fact that all the deities have been downgraded to human form on earth and they have no power to control over the activities of souls on earth. Now, there is no deity called Yamraj and this system of judgment for karmic account of souls on earth. Now souls are free to wander anywhere and to take rebirth as per their desire and as per the opportunity available. Souls from the other solar systems, galaxies, universes, great universes have been coming to this solar system since first Parad. That's why the subtle world of our solar system is filled with innumerable souls from other celestial bodies. All the 7 layers up to Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri above earth is completely filled with traveling souls from other celestial bodies like other solar systems, galaxies, universes, G1, G2, etc. Quality of life after death is decided on a category of soul and knowledge of the soul. There are variety of categories of souls in human form on earth. Now the souls have been degraded to such low level that they transmigrate even to animal life form in 84 lakh life forms of creation. If the soul has strong attachment to animals like dog or cat, then the soul may even take rebirth as animal to settle their karmic accounts and attachments to animal. This is universal law for spirit world, that soul takes rebirth and assumes the body as per its desire and attachment. Only knowledgeable souls have a better and greater life after death, but not for every soul. Knowledgeable souls gradually move to higher dimensions of creations after death, so they have better life after death. In subtle world, other souls also help knowledgeable souls to move further in upward direction. Behad souls are the souls created from Almighty Authority, and these souls have boundless infinite power. If such a soul has a supreme knowledge of higher dimensions of infinite creations like multiverse and beyond multiverse, etc., and along with this, if the Behad souls has intense desire to go to the highest dimension of creation after death, then this soul can easily travel alone to any level of creations like galaxies, universes, multiverses, or beyond. As the soul goes to higher and higher dimensions of finer level of subtle world, the soul will feel free for more freedom of movement and also get more help from other souls of higher dimensions to reach its destination, that is the highest supreme abode of its supreme creator, that is the Almighty Authority. Mostly negative souls reside in the lower level of creation up to 10 kilometers above earth, where they create problems for all the souls due to their negative and selfish actions. The souls having knowledge of incorporeal form along with the intense desire to travel to higher dimensions of creation can take high jump and emerge itself directly above 200 kilometers or more above earth in incorporeal form. If such souls is Behad soul and remembers Almighty Authority in physical form, then the subtle form of Almighty Authority will meet the Behad soul in subtle world and take the Behad souls to the spaceship meant for Behad souls stationed in this solar system. If Behad soul does not want to stay in the plane, then the soul has free will to move anywhere in space it likes to travel. If such souls reaches supreme abode of the solar system, then it can realize its pure soul consciousness in incorporeal form. In supreme abode, all the knowledge of soul emerges, so from there souls can travel to anywhere like galaxies, universes, or any higher dimensions of creation. Generally, souls travel in groups, hence such high-class souls of same category form their group to travel further to higher dimensions of creation. If a soul has come from great universe, that is G2, then soul can travel up to G2 based on knowledge emerge in its incorporeal form. It is a natural law that soul can reach up to its creator only in incorporeal form and not beyond its creator. That means if a soul is created in galaxy, then it will reach up to galaxy. If a soul is created in universe, then it can reach up to universe. A soul from great universe can go up to G1 and so on. If in incorporeal form a soul has a power of 10 celestial degree, then it can go up to galaxy. And if a soul has power of 16 celestial degree, then it can go up to universe. So, soul has power of its creator from where it has created and later on separated during its journey. Now this is very important to understand. Two conditions must be satisfied for a soul to reach its creator. First, the soul should be in its pure soul consciousness in corporeal form. Second, the soul must have a knowledge of its creator and creation. By fulfilling these two prerequisites, the soul can reach up to its creator in incorporeal form. In subtle form, the pure soul is still concealed under various finer layers, so the soul can't reach to its creator in subtle form. For example, a soul is created from a galaxy level, that is, Mahashiv is its creator. Such a soul, though not a Behat soul, if this soul acquires the supreme knowledge of vast, infinite, boundless creation and its creator, and comes to know about Mahashiv as a creator of galaxy, then after death the soul will travel to higher dimensions in gradual manner. When such a soul reaches the supreme abode of the solar system, then complete incorporeal form of the soul will be revealed, when all the subtle layers of karmic accounts dissolve. At this level, the soul can sense the gravity force of Mahashiv, who is at the center of the galaxy. This is called the gravity pull of supreme divine light, which is equivalent to magnetic pull in physical world. So, such a soul in incorporeal form can travel up to the center of galaxy through the gravity pull of Mahashiv, and finally the soul can merge in the divine energy field of supreme abode of Mahashiv. In spiritual terms, it is known as mukti. That means the soul ceases to exist further. So a soul during its upward journey towards its source gradually moves step by step and reaches to outer layers of galaxy where Mahabrahma or Mahavishnu or Mahashakti reside. There, if soul expresses its desire for merging with Mahashiv, that is for mukti, only then the soul will allow to enter into the center of galaxy. In this way, the soul will get salvation or mukti by merging in the supreme divine light of Mahashiv. The souls who have come from galaxies, universes or great universe, they can have better life after death, provided they acquire supreme knowledge as well as have strong determination to reach their creator. Even though all the souls are listening to this knowledge, but all souls are not Behat souls. At most, up to 9 lakh souls are Behat souls, and 33 crore deity souls may be considered as powerful souls with tremendous energy in their soul. These 33 crore deity souls have come from great universe at the start of second Parat. 33 crore deity souls are created with 2 celestial power in their soul. Subsequently, these souls engaged in further creations in this solar system. So they lost their power, and thus their power diminished to 1 to 1.5 celestial, depending on the number of creation they made. When 33 crore deity souls listen this supreme knowledge of infinite creation and its creator, then the foundation for better life after death is laid down for these souls. After death, the powerful souls of infinite energy sees innumerable souls moving in groups in subtle world at various layers of creation. The Behat souls or 33 crore deity souls have been acquired complete knowledge of Almighty authority and realize the soul consciousness. They can directly emerge in incorporeal form without acquiring any subtle form and travel at tremendous speed towards their creator. So they can reach the supreme abode of their creator within no time after death. The supreme abode of our Brahmand is filled with divine light, having the power of 1 celestial degree. The size of Paramdham or the supreme abode of our Brahmand is 0.6 light year. The size of our solar system is 1.6 light year. In incorporeal stage, soul gets freedom from all the karmic bondages and its full knowledge is emerged. Then soul makes efforts to reach to its creator. It is found that soul's original energy remains intact by the layer of Mahatattva surrounding the incorporeal soul. All records of soul's journey are lying in the layer of Mahatattva only, whereas the soul in incorporeal form is free from all records. As the soul gets power from its creator, various layers of covering over soul gets dissolved in gradual manner. Finally, incorporeal soul with original power of 16 or 20 celestial emerges and it gets pulled towards its creator under the gravity power of supreme light of Param Mahashiv. Soul has complete freedom to live life in higher dimensions of creation in the form of Jivan Mukti, that is full freedom in incorporeal state, or merge in the supreme light of its creator known as Mukti. Incorporeal state is final and ultimate stage of a soul, which is equivalent to supreme soul of its creator. It is otherwise known as Poon Brahma or Param Brahm Parveshwar. In this state, soul gets full knowledge of illusionary world of creation, whether it is a supreme subtle world or physical world. There are very few souls are found to be in such supreme ultimate stage. It is seen that there are souls, those came to this Brahmand in first parad of Brahma from the level of universe or great universe, and they got trapped in the illusionary physical world due to their greediness and desire for physical enjoyment. Due to intense passion and craving, those souls have degraded to demons and fell to nether worlds, that is, the dark realm of life known as Patal Lok. Again, when those souls return to earth, they realize the pain and sorrow of this physical world and repeated infliction of suffering due to intense desire for enjoyment. So, those souls became saints and sages and searchers for knowledge to escape from this cycle of suffering of this physical world. Gradually they worship Brahma and then Vishnu and then Shiv and travel to Brahmalok, Vishnulok, Shivpuri in a step-by-step manner. In Satyalok or Brahmalok, the soul can realize its true origin, which helps the soul to travel further higher dimensions by gaining knowledge. Their soul gets all sorts of information, like when the soul has come to this Brahmand, how many other souls have also come with him in a group, whether all souls in its group have returned or not, etc. Here in Satyalok, soul is enlightened with all these information, which helps the soul to return to its original abode from which the soul has travelled long back. If a soul realizes its incorporeal stage by gaining knowledge, but its creator is in human form in any of the earth like planets in this galaxy or in any of the trillions of galaxies of this universe or in other universes, then the gravity power of creator cannot pull the soul towards it. So here soul even in the incorporeal form cannot reach to its creator. In a human form, the power of a soul is completely hindered by various layers of covers on soul. So its gravity power will not act on incorporeal soul to pull towards it. In this case, the soul is ready to meet its creator, but the creator is not in a position to meet its creation. Then, how will this happen? How will they meet? This is possible at last when the complete transformation of this multiverse will take place, when all the souls in this multiverse will be transformed into incorporeal state simultaneously. Only in incorporeal state, the gravity power of supreme light will work and pull its creation towards its creator. Only then the creator can meet its creation. During this process of grand transformation, the whole multiverse will be filled with the supreme light of 10 celestial power instantly at a time. Weak souls having low power, less than 4 celestial, will be dissolved in a tremendous energy field of supreme light of 10 celestial power, and souls having the power of 5 celestial or more will absorb more power to survive in the process of transformation, and those surviving souls will live in a new world after transformation. After the accomplishment of process of transformation, everything will be in the incorporeal form, that is both the creation and the creator. So, each and every surviving soul can meet its creator. This meeting in the incorporeal form between creator and its creator is known as Avyakt Milan, or can be said as invisible meeting. The process of dissolution of weak souls in the atmosphere is similar to the process of nirvana as described in Buddhism. But existence of soul never ceases until it meets the power of higher source. Even souls made of ether elements also continue to exist in this Brahmand, but these souls cannot survive in the supreme abode of this Brahmand. The supreme guide in life is knowledge, so knowledge is supreme. It is very rare that soul acquires all knowledge and realizes its incorporeal state and meet its creator. Subtle world is full of souls, but hardly any soul has attained this supreme incorporeal state. This is very unique state of soul which can be achieved with consistent effort and deep understanding of supreme knowledge. So better life after death will be possible only for those souls who have acquired the knowledge of boundless infinite creations of higher dimensions and its supreme creator almighty authority. Those who are new to our channel, we have more videos, kindly check our playlist. We have amazing videos on life after death, secret behind death, spiritual hermitages, aliens, ETs, life on Mars, star child and many more. Click on I button on the top corner screen to watch related videos. The video is available in Hindi. Kindly check the description box. Param Shanti. Thank you so much.